Welcome back to the channel with your host, Coach Walker. Today, we're going to talk about the decisions that we make and how impacting they can be towards our future. Guys, right now, with everything that's going on with the George Floyd situation, temperatures have been at an all-time high. And I know many of you probably out there that are watching this have probably been out there marching, as well as, speaking your mind as far as how you feel about the situation. But guys, I want you to keep in mind one thing. We have to be very mindful of the things that we say and how we say them, especially when we're on social media. Guys, listen to me. On the field of play, we have a tendency where we lose our cool. Our temperament is so far high, as I stated before, to where we're not thinking. And we make a false move or we make a mistake that's costly to the team, not only to the team, but to ourselves. We got to understand the decisions that we make can have an everlasting effect on our future. And I know many of you have made decisions which you wish you could have done something different or done it different so that the outcome wasn't as bad. Well, like I said, many of you enjoy social media. So I'm going to give you some instances where individuals made decisions where they actually cost them. We make the wrong decisions most of the time. We don't think things through. I have several examples of how you can make a critical mistake because you didn't make the right decision or you didn't think it through using just 280 characters. Some of these examples I'm going to show you are going to be examples of how you can, again, change the outcome of some things that you're looking to accomplish in life because you didn't make the right decision. The first example I have is there was a tweet that showed up online the other day of a student athlete from the University of Marquette. Yes, the University of Marquette. He received a scholarship. He's a 2020 graduate that received a scholarship for the lacrosse team. He made some disparaging remarks about the George Floyd situation, and the head coach and the University of Marquette decided they're going to rescind the offer that they gave the student athlete. So now, because of we're texting online, we're saying whatever comes to mind and what's in our heart, and not really looking at how it affects others. In this instance, the student athlete forgot that he's not only representing himself, he's representing the university. Guys, remember that through recruiting, you're always representing yourself as well as the college or university you're looking to attend. You have to keep that in mind. I've seen many of you say, hey, I wish I can go ahead and say what's on my mind or what's in my heart. Guys, I don't think anyone is saying what you can't say. It's just a matter of how you say it. Right now, I will use Drew Brees as an example. Something he said that was totally, a lot of people don't understand it. His teammates are very offended. Why he spoke on the flag issue when it was actually an issue about what happened in Minnesota. So I'm gonna move away from that. I'm gonna take you to another one where we have a young lady here that decided she wants to post online about the things she was able to get while looting instead of marching. While others were protesting, she was out looting. And she decided she wanted to show pictures of all of the things that she was able to come across. Guess what, guys? As of today, I know here in Atlanta, they're showing the pictures of the individuals that actually burned up police cars. So if they have the pictures of those that burned up police cars or destroyed a police car, don't think they don't have a picture of you. So many times we get out here, we want to show pictures of things that we're doing, or we want to video things that we have no business putting on video. Guys, you're incriminating yourselves. I don't understand why, but you do it on the regular. Let's move on. I have another one here. Young lady, she's in high school. She was just giving her sympathy giving her sympathy to Mr. Floyd and his family. And someone decided they wanted to give a demeaning remark about how her skin complexion and the texture of her hair, she doesn't have any worries because they're not going to look at her as a threat. Guys, everyone is giving opinions based on their feelings. Some are positive positive remarks that they're leaving. It was no need for that type of remark to come back. I'm not by no means telling anyone what they should and what they should not say. I'm just saying again, be mindful. All of these examples that I'm providing you are examples for you to understand how you can put yourself in a situation that you really don't want to be in, especially when it comes to being a student athlete. Matter of fact, let me take that a step further. Students at these colleges and universities, regardless of the fact if you're playing on a field, a court, or whatever have you, students, you are being marked just the same. What I mean by marked is you're being looked at just the same when it comes to making these type of remarks to people. Guys, we can no longer do these type of things. My last example, Jake Fromm, the ex-University of Georgia quarterback. He just got drafted by the Buffalo Bills. And he decided he wanted to have a text message going back and forth with someone. Not for certain if this person is an actual person that posted the conversation, the back and forth conversation on Twitter. But they did state, Mr. Fromm did state that he wanted to he wanted to get his suppressors. He feel that they should make guns or weapons very expensive, so only the elite can get them. Ha ha. Guess what, Mr. Fromm? Ha ha. The joke is on you now, because not only did you give a black eye to the University of Georgia, the university that you just left, but now you have the Buffalo Bills looking at you in a different light as far as from a character standpoint. So you got to understand, character is everything. Integrity is everything. Guys, again, I say to you all the time, people are investing in you when you're being recruited to colleges and universities, as well as if you're in someone's pro program or pro organization. That's an investment. And again, rules do apply. You have to understand that. The rules do apply. Okay? Not saying you can't speak or say whatever it is you feel, but I'm just letting you know, be mindful of the repercussions that come behind it. And I know many of you are like, Coach, what does all of this have to do with anything? Every year, every year it has not stopped since the beginning of time. Every year we get a student athlete that is drafted to a professional sports team or a high school or a college, and we end up with one of the following. They go to a party. They make the wrong decision. It either has something to do with drinking, drugs, off the cuff remarks, intercourse, photos, text messages, and what happens? Someone gets hurt. Someone gets hurt, raped, killed, because why? We made a bad decision. We didn't think. We didn't think. Just that brief second. See how brief that is? That brief second. We didn't think. Not understanding that when we don't think, that brief decision, that blink of an eye type of decision where we didn't think, can cost you. Can cost you everything. You understand? Like I said, we get out here, guys. Listen. These messages that I'm giving you guys are basically for your own good, for you to understand what's going on. This is not me preaching. This is not Sunday service. This is Coach Walker telling you, hey, look, guys, these are the things out here that can trip you up to keep you from going where you're looking to go. Okay? Be mindful. These phones are great to have. These cameras are great to have. Text messaging is fun to do. But guys, let's be respectful towards one another. If you're out here, ladies, guys, if you're sending pictures to one another, please understand, just like Mr. Fromm, someone's going to hold on to that picture. And at a blink of a moment, when they have the opportunity to embarrass you, guess what's going to happen? It's going to show up. It's going to show up. Always remember, it's never just between you and that person. It's just between you and that person for the moment until they decide, hey, I want to embarrass this guy. Remember, guys, the things we say through characters, they can be used to express our thoughts and feelings. And, they're taken in the wrong manner if we don't sit down and make sure we say things in the proper manner. Like I said, social media can help you get drafted. It can help you get recruited. Just as fast as social media can help you get undrafted or released and unrecruited. All I'm saying to you is think. Let's make sound decisions, okay? Make sound decisions, okay? But hey, guys, listen. That's it for me. I'm gonna shut this down. Again, like I always tell you, if you like the information that we're sharing with you, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And always remember, my slogan: be that one and lead. Be that one and lead.